Who remembers where we left off?
Last week we got ambushed by a bunch of bandits while we were traveling, bonded over our shared almost near-death experience, went back on the road, heard a child crying in the woods, investigating.
Like a bunch of idiots.
I
think she's living at the part where we all bonded over finding out that Sock is the butcher of Calth.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
That was like a full hour of the game.
So you had found a couple little kids crying, a monster being in their house. Moose had ushered them over to a little workshop, got them inside, telling them to stay safe. You went to investigate the house. Looks like the windows are boarded up, and you were about to open the door. Yeah, when we called it. What are you doing? I'm sorry, who else said they had a torch?
I don't think Reggie and Max actually made it up to the building. We had just burst out of the woods. We were both sneaky.
Nick, you said you were carrying.
What?
Okay, so you trying the door?
That seems like a good idea at the time.
And I walked through.
We shut the door behind him.
I'm about 7 feet behind him.
Okay, as you come in, there's oil lamps hanging from the portico outside by the metal gate that you just came in. This foyer, hanging on the south wall, there's a shield that's emblazoned with a coat of arms. It looks like a very stylized windmill on a solid red field, golden windmill, red field. On either side of it, there are portraits of look like very aristocratic people. They frame each side, and a mahogany framed double door leading from this way to the east is covered in stained glass.
I go to the next door.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing?
I'm following pretty close behind him.
Okay.
Not like I am a solid square, that being 5 feet away.
He is pressed up against his.
As you come into this room, it's a wide hall. It's a black marble fireplace right there in front of you. On the opposite end, there's a red sweeping marble staircase that winds up circularly up to another floor. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace, there is a long sword, polished and very shiny. It catches the light real well. It's almost like a mirrored surface. In the hilt, there's like a little cameo in the center of the same crest you saw in the foyer, the windmill. Wooden panels in here are also very ornately sculpted. They picture vines and flowers and what you would assume, what you've heard stories like satyrs or something like that, just from whimsical children's stuff, or maybe they're not. All very nice, inlaid in the wood. See a pair of doors to your east, and then from where you're at, it looks like a hallway as well leading off.
Moved to the center of the room just to get a better look.
Very nice. The rug you're standing on, very plush. The patterns in it are the same as you've been seeing. It's the red field with a golden windmill. Each of the little squares there. The outline, what looks like almost like it would be a knotwork, but it's sheaves of wheat that line the outside of that rug.
I'll wait for the others to catch up.
Max is creeping up behind everybody else.
I go to this door, and I guess I'll point at Saw and then point at the other door on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Open a closet.
Yeah, mine's a closet, a coat closet.
Moose, you open this up, and it looks like it's just a cloak room. There's several black cloaks hanging here on hooks on the wall, and there's a shelf at the top with a top hat.
Close the door. That room is useless.
I believe I found a dining room. Slowly inch in.
I'll follow you.
I'm gonna come up to this fireplace because it looks cool.
Anybody else want to do anything while they're doing this, or what are you checking out?
Where's the other room?
That room was useless. It's a closet.
Did I look behind the paintings on either side?
You didn't, but you can. Same thing. There's just the very intricately carved wood work in there. Nothing behind it.
Okay.
A lot of useful things in closets. Check it out.
You see, there's several black cloaks, and there's a black top hat.
Oh, that's not used at all. Grabs the top hat.
It's not as nice as yours, but it is much cleaner and in better repair.
I can never have too many hats. I'm gonna put it on top of his other hat.
It looks ridiculous.
Just kind of nodded approval.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna kind of stand here, see if Scab looks anywhere in particular, but I'm just gonna kind of post up here with my bow loosely drawn.
There is a door right beside you.
Yeah, let's take a look.
There's the stairs. What are you doing, Garrett?
Doesn't sound like anything interesting is going on there, so I'll probably hang out with Cleo.
Okay, so we'll start out with the dining room there. The centerpiece of this wooden panel dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany frame painting of an alpine valley. The wall paneling here is carved like the other room, except that all the elegant images of here are deers among lots of trees. There's also red silk drapes cover the windows, and there's a tapestry depicting hunting dogs, and a horse-mounted aristocrat chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
I go to this door down here.
Everything so far looks like it's not messed up or out of place, right?
Looks nice. The fireplace, the fires are going. The chandelier in the dining area is lit. In here in the den that you walked into, there's a fire burning in here, as well as the chandelier above the table is lit. Cleo, as you look out, you can see out the windows. They're not boarded up.
Interesting.
Any of you that are just kind of giving thing a good look over, on the walls, all the images that are carved into it with the flowers and the vines and everything, it looks very peaceful and serene. As you look closer, though, it looks like that within the flowers and the vines, you can also see like serpents and skulls. Now that you start looking, you're starting to see those mixed in amongst it.
Is there any other imagery that would tip my senses?
No, there's no kind of ruinous power or sigils or anything like that here, but just something that looks very nice, peaceful, and serene, very nice woodland stuff. Once you start really checking the detail, you start noticing the serpents and the skulls, which now seem a bit out of place. Same thing as you're walking out, Moose, of the dining area. As you're looking at the walls there, you notice also that amongst the trees and the bushes, there seem to be like the trunks of the trees have like twisted faces in them. And in all the bushes, you see like the eyes and the faces of wolves peering out from all the bushes.
I want to place my my ear up against this door and listen, try to see if I can hear anything.
Which door? There's one to your...
The one below me,
Okay.
my south. I already know where the one to my east goes.
You don't hear anything. Cleo, over in your area, this is an oak paneled room. It looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace, there's a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, and an oak table between them supports a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs, and to your north and to the east, there are 2 cabinets. The one being taller, the one on the east wall, taller than the north one.
Nothing too suspicious in here. And kind of peek out the door and flank upstairs, maybe.
I'm going to open this door.
As you're starting to walk back out the door, you can swear that the eyes of the wolves are following you. You turn and check, there's no movement there. Maybe it was a play of the light of the fireplace or something, but you could have sworn that the eyes were turning and following you.
This is a little unnerving.
Did I touch the wallpaper?
It's not wallpaper, it's wood, and all of this is hand carved. A very exquisite workmanship, though.
Oh, the designs, like the woodland creatures or whatever. This is
all hand carved into the wood.
So we see like the skulls and shit as like smaller carvings.
Yeah, as you start looking, it's just one of those. It's already in there. It's just at first glance, you just see the natural vines and flowers and stuff. But as you look closer, like inside, like a flower, where the petals turn instead of being the center of the flower, it's actually a skull. Some of the vines, instead of actually being vines, you see are serpents, or there are serpents wrapped around the vines as well. It's not all of them. There are still flowers and vines and things like that, but close inspection shows that there are other things that kind of blend into it, be it maybe eerie or sinister, you don't know.
I found the kitchen. Is anything crazy in this room?
The kitchen is actually very tidy. The dishware, the cookware, and the utensils are all neatly placed on shelves. There's a work table with a cutting board and a rolling pin on top of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. It's bent stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling, but looks like the kitchen is very clean. Everything's laid out properly. You see there's a door to the east, and it looks like some small little door, almost window-sized, in the southwest corner.
Okay. I'll enter the kitchen, and I guess I'll check this door first.
It's window size. It starts out about chest level, a little bit lower than chest, and you slide it up, and there's a little kind of box thing in there. Just to the side of it, there looks like a little bell. There's a string on it that goes up into the...
Do I know what it is?
in the ceiling.
I just rolled
No,
the
you have no idea what this would be.
some sort of dark magic.
If I hear him say some kind of dark magic, I run into the room and investigate.
Don't touch that little window-sized door.
Sock, you are from Drisport. You've seen these things before. This is a dumbwaiter.
Very astute of you, Moose. I had no idea that you were such a master of the mystic arts.
Do I have to roll to detect sarcasm?
It is.
No, it sounds pretty
It
obvious
is
to
not.
me.
It's also not necessarily sarcasm. He's trying to be nice.
Oh, okay. I'm going to fix you with a little bit of a glare. I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to determine that it was indeed a compliment or intended to be polite, and I'll nod at you. I'm going to check the other door.
Moose, is that cheese and vegetables?
Yes, it is. This is a
It is,
pantry.
though.
It looks like it's well stocked.
I'm going to check the quality. I'm not going to taste it just yet, but I'm going to check the quality of the food to see if it's like, has it been here a while? Is it already-
Everything looks fresh.
Butcher.
That is not my name, please.
Sock Butcher. Would you like to try a piece of cheese?
Perhaps when we're done here.
Okay. I'll grab a piece of cheese and tuck it in my bag.
Can I investigate this carpet?
Say it's a very plush, very nicely woven. You see all the heraldry of apparently the people who live here. Each of those little squares, the outsides of the carpet are the sheaves of wheat, kind of in a knotwork pattern going all around it.
Yeah, that's cool. Can I check it down under?
Yeah, you move it, look underneath it, no dust, clean as the rest of the house.
No, like, hidden floor panels? Wait, had someone mentioned like a cellar door on the outside of the house?
Y'all had checked all around the house. There was no other entrance.
Okay. Well, we're definitely going to find the way down by going up.
Yeah,
I'm going up. That sounds much better.
So assuming Sock is following them, I guess I'll bring up the rear.
I do have good news. We did find some vegetables and cheese.
Did Cleo go up, or is she still waiting at the bottom of the stairs?
Wait for
Oren
Max.
and Max had gone upstairs.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll all follow.
So as you come up here, there are 6 oil lamps hanging from the wall. They're lit. It's a very elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood frame portrait of the family who you assume live here. There's a mother and a father. There's 2 small children, which resemble the ones that you saw outside. And the father's cradling a baby in swaddling clothes in his arms. And the mother's like standing, he's sitting in his chair, children to either side of him. The mother's standing behind him, but she looks like she's kind of just glaring at the baby. Like the way she looks down looks like she's just got a scornful look. Each side of the hall there are 4 suits of armor. Each one has a wolf's visored helm. They each clutch a spear, and the tips of those spears all glint in that same, like the sword downstairs, almost mirror-like reflection, very shiny. There's a set of double doors to the east and the west, as well as one right there to your right, Oren.
Going in.
And then also the red marble staircase continues to spiral up to another floor. That's where you're standing, Reggie. That's going up even further.
I actually want to go back downstairs.
What are you looking for down there?
I want to see if I can take that sword off the wall.
Sure. Yeah. It's not like bolted down. It's just on a pair of, hooks that are there to hold it up there. Just grab it by the handle, pull it straight off. There's no scabbard for it there.
What kind of weapon is it?
It's a long sword.
I'll just hold on to it for now and come back upstairs.
Oren, you go in here. It's an undecorated bedroom. There's a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses. And at the foot of the bed, there's footlockers. There's a door directly to your north also. Very plain, unadorned room. Cleo, as you come in here, gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly pointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Unupholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. There's a harpsichord with a bench resting against the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. On the fireplace mantel, there's alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers. Yep, that's all you see at the moment.
He'll just kind of run his fingers over the top of the piano, smile a bit.
As you do that, Scab looks that way and gives a low growl.
Are there the foot lockers at the bottoms of these beds?
They're unlocked.
What be in them?
Nothing. They're empty.
They're just empty.
Just empty footlockers.
And are these beds set? Are they look used or?
They're just mattress filled. I mean, doesn't look like they've been slept in. They're not like neatly made or anything, but there's no dust or anything. to see how recent.
Are there any candles in here that I can light?
Chandelier hanging from the ceiling. You could try to get something to light the candles on it.
I'm going to peek around the door, reach the top of the stairs. All right.
Yeah.
He's going to like fumble a sword out of the like a weird spot. He shoved it between his backpack. Look, this is really heavy. I want to hold on to this. I'm getting an inkling. Weird thing about this house. I'm just going to offer you a long sword. The one that was hanging on the wall downstairs. I mean, it might be nothing. It had a weird like shine to it.
Yeah, I mean, they probably just had a display piece.
Well, just humor me. You know, we survived a battle. We had a hard conversation together. Well, we were all around while one person had a hard conversation. But that's bonding, yay! Right?
All right, I'll
just
take it.
I'll just give it. Yeah, go okay. Just in case, you can put it in the farthest reaches of your nethers, whatever you want.
Well, I won't be doing that right now. I'll definitely hold on to it.
Yeah, just look. I couldn't wield that to save my life. So literally, but I mean, you got the vibe. I don't know. I'll feel better if you're holding that.
All right, Reggie. Let's see what the others found.
Doc, what are you doing?
I'd like to investigate the fireplace more. Is there anything special about it?
It's just a standard fireplace. I mean, it's nice. It's not the same black marble as what was below, but just a very nice, well-kept fireplace. It's the picture of the family that you assume lives here. Definitely closer inspection, and it looks like the two children that were outside.
Looks like the two children that are outside?
Oh yeah, it's an oil painting. I mean, it's not a photograph.
Is there anything like supernatural about the painting? Like, is there anything weird happening in the background? I feel like at some point in his life, Sock has probably inspected a painting and been like, there's some weird shit in the background here. And now his senses are telling him maybe that could be something here.
The only thing that you're catching that seems odd for sure at the moment is the wife looks very scornful. She's like cutting her eyes down looking at the infant that the man's holding.
Okay.
You're not picking up anything supernatural or about this, nothing arcane.
I'm gonna get up behind Maxilius and be like, so, we ever gonna open that door?
I have opened it. Go in and take a look around.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching a high-back chair face the entrance, and a fireplace above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overfluffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall, a rolling wooden ladder allowing one to more easily reach the higher parts of the shelves.
What's on the table?
Table, there is an oil lamp that is lit. There is a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, a letter kit containing red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, a wooden seal that bears the insignia of the windmill that you've been seeing throughout the place, and looks like there's drawers on the desk on the other side as well.
Oh, we're rifling through those drawers.
As you go through them, they are empty except for an iron key.
We can always give it back to the kids if it doesn't come in handy. That's exactly what Maxilius says to himself.
So Moose, what are you doing while this is all going on?
I'm trying to reach. Is this chandelier in this room reachable?
Yes. For you, yes. You can if you have a torch, you can kind of just reach up and light the candles off of it if you want.
I'm gonna light these candles.
Gab doesn't like this piano, so I'm gonna check it out.
As you go around to look at it underneath, you catch there's a little dog up against one of the legs, kind of shivering. Little white dog. It looks kind of scary.
You just hear Cleo laughs. I'm gonna reach out to the dog. See if it'll come out.
Yeah, you easily coax it out. It comes out, tail between its legs, is kind of carefully, moving towards you. And then as it gets a little bit closer to you, your hand outstretched, smelling it, starts wagging its tail. It's got a little collar on it, little piece of metal hanging from the collar. As you check it says Sparky.
I'm gonna take Sparky up to a football under my arm.
Yeah, not a problem. He's about 3 pounds.
And where did you get the rat?
I point a finger under the piano. I'll smile on my face.
He's trying to lean up, front paws up on your chest and trying to lick your face.
I would be careful with that. Rodents typically carry rabies and other nasty diseases. We'll leave that room as well. I'm just gonna post up here in this hall, ready to.
The rest of y'all.
Actually, is there more shit that I can light? Are there more torches?
The oil lamps are already going in here. You lit the chandelier in there. The oil lamp in the library was already going.
I'm going to look inside the mattress.
They're not rotten or anything, but it's just a standard straw mattress. You would assume from what you're seeing in this house, it looks like a fairly affluent family. You would guess this would maybe be a servant's chamber. And then in that room, there's a door to the north that's like you just passed.
Oh, I'm going to listen to it first. first?
Silent.
Oh, I'll open it.
It looks like there are uniforms hanging in here, as well as it may be a latrine.
Oh, hey, Oren.
Yes, Reggie.
They were just beds.
Orin,
What am I looking at?
I'll hold up my football dog. I'm just picturing like one of those tiny, white, crusty dogs.
Leo? Why?
He's scared.
What's Scab doing right now?
You see Scabs need to do the standard dog butt sniffing as she's holding like the football. He's up behind Cleo, snout up, trying to smell. The little one's trying to like wiggle to get away. He's like, hey, leave me alone.
Okay,
But
so not like he's not scared or like angry or anything.
What were in the other rooms? I was out of nothing in mind.
Over here, it's like some sort of study or something.
Anything of note in the study?
Like I said, just a whole bunch of books.
Did you look at them, or did you just not care what kind of books they are?
I mean, I'm not much of a reader, really, but I guess I could go peek at one.
Well, it'd be good to know if, they collected like 100 books on, say, like lycanthropy or vampirism or, like calling of an elder god from beyond the stars.
When you say vampirism and lycanthropy, Sokolom interrupts you and he's like, so what do you know about lycanthropy and vampirism? Enlighten me, please.
So go back in the room and pick out a random book.
And you pick one up and it looks like it's a topic over warfare.
Yeah, it's just all dry stuff about war and stuff.
Can I closely investigate this statue with the weird like wolf head?
Not statues. These are sets of armor.
The wolf
Like
head?
plate armor with the visor of the helm is wolf shaped, and each of them are holding actual spears. Same kind of glint and gleam and shine to them as the sword you found below.
Yeah, I want to look in between the cracks, look for like, is it just a display piece? Is there like mechanisms inside? Like,
It was, you kind of pull pieces apart, look in there, it looks like there's a wooden dummy that they're mounted to.
these are really weird. Well, maybe they just had, eccentric taste. I wouldn't wear it though.
You're keeping that book, or are you putting it back? Checking anything else out in there?
Oh, he doesn't really want this book. He's gonna go put it back. He's gonna put it back pages side out because he's a rebel.
You didn't even check to see if they had books on hair or
He's a son of a bitch.
style.
Are you checking for hairstyle books or anything else?
I mean, now that you mention it,
You start looking through there. You can see that there's maybe a hallway that goes south. Seems to be, as you're rummaging through those, various topics: history, warfare, alchemy, farming, a lot of agricultural stuff. It's pretty dark up here. You bring the lamp with you from the table. There's one that's a red-bound book, but the spine has no title or anything on it.
all right, he grabs it and against my better judgment, he's gonna open it up.
Go to pull it off there, and it doesn't come out, but it does pivot towards you. Slides open.
Oh, there's a secret case. I've always wanted to use one of these.
It looks like there's a little room in there.
Hidden room behind the bookcase in here.
Really, I haven't seen one of those since my last home. I'm gonna run in and take a look.
All right, well, I'm going in. You all can follow me if you want to.
As you get back there, the door is closed.
I'm gonna pull on that book again.
It slides back open.
I'm gonna go give Stickers their rat.
You're going back outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss their little dog.
I'm gonna go down with her since she's going to see the kids.
Y'all are going down to the kids. Who's going in the little room, or is anybody going in there?
Max is going in.
I'm waiting for Max to go in.
I gesture for Scab to say,
Yeah.
Orin.
Oh, this looks like a skeleton. All right, well, that bodes well.
Oren,
Yes, Reggie.
I'm doing something kind of dangerous over here.
It's a library. How dangerous could it be?
It's a hidden room.
It's probably the owner's pervert section.
When he asks how dangerous could it be here, we found a skeleton.
They found a skeleton.
There's skeletons in the walls of every building.
Are you just standing out there, Scott? Are you going in?
After a couple seconds pass and nothing like insane happens, he'll walk in and begin to investigate how the skeleton died.
I'm very begrudgingly coming in.
As you're walking up, this is about 30 seconds later, you see the door starting to slide back into place. It's not like it's forceful, like it's just the mechanism's resetting. So you manage to push it back open, shove a book underneath the corner of it or something. Not a big deal. There's a couple bookshelves in here. They're packed with different tomes. As you're looking through those, Sock, several are describing some sort of fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals. Some cult you've never heard of. There's a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet that stands against the south wall. Its lid is half closed, and sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. So it's like kind of half in, half out.
I will investigate ate the skeleton? Did it like starve to death in here, or?
Yeah, as you're messing around, you lift up the lid of the chest and you see that there's a dart sticking in the chest of the skeleton. And it appears to be clutching some sort of rolled up parchment.
I'm going to take a look around and see where this dart might have come from.
Inside the chest, it's easily, you see the mechanism where it was fired. There's also several other items in the bottom of the chest.
What are the items?
Yeah, there's 5 other rolled up pieces of paper, not including the one in his hand.
Maxilius, you may want to avert your eyes for just a moment.
Why?
Sometimes parchments like these can have certain, well, let's say they can hurt your eyes a little bit.
You gonna be okay? You're not gonna hurt your eyes?
I feel like I've grown blind to a lot of this. I'm going to start unrolling the parchment that's in the skeleton's hand.
I'm busy cramming a crowbar into the mechanism that's keeping the library sneaky door open to make sure that we still have a way out.
While he's doing that, Cleo and Moose, you take the animal outside. Cleo, it sticks in your mind again. You turn and look, the windows are boarded up on the outside of the house. But when you were in the hunter's den, you could see outside. But that seems odd to you.
It's very appropriate that I would unroll this scroll, isn't it? The only person who would recognize this name. I fold this one up and put it in my coat pocket, and I start with and then I immediately move to the other parchments.
Let me get Cleo on them real quick. As you go to the kids, you come in, they startle, they're scared, and like, did you take care of the monster?
I just kind of kneel down. Is this yours? I hold out the little dog.
They smile and pet it like, oh, this is sweet. Where did this come from? It's not ours, but he's cute.
It's not yours?
We don't have a dog.
I look up to Moose, kind of confused.
What
the hell out of there.
what is your family crest? The windmill looking.
Yeah, that's a symbol of our family.
So this rat does not belong to you.
We don't have any pets.
Where did you say the monster was?
We could hear it coming like below the house, like in the basement or something.
I can't find the basement.
We were never allowed to go there, so I don't know where it is either. But it sounds like it's coming below the floorboard.
Moose doesn't really have anything else to say at this point.
I'm gonna set the dog down and just kind of see where it goes.
It just kind of sits there. I mean, the kids play with it for a minute and it seemed like a normal dog.
It's just confusing.
I think we should continue searching. To the children, you two stay here. Remember to keep quiet until we return.
They snot at you.
And then I'm going to wait. I have something I want to say to Cleo, but I'm going to wait until we're about to get back into the house.
Kids like go hide behind something else that was in the work shed.
Feel weird leaving them with a dog that's not theirs.
The dog's following you as you leave.
Okay, sure.
Liam, I understand that you like creatures as pets, but that, and I point down at the rat, that is not a true pet. And I walk back into the house.
People find comfort in animals. This one does not comfort me.
Would you like me to kill it?
There's no need for that.
It would be no trouble at all. And I heft my great axe.
Why would you kill someone's pet, even if it is not theirs? It has a collar.
Something very strange is happening here. All right, the rat lives for now.
Pick up the rat again.
Don't let it out
Lick
of your sight.
You kind of have to come on, dude, stop. He's just keeps wanting to lick your face and just beating the side of your ribs with its tail.
The moose will go back inside, and he's gonna re-look at everything. He's gonna re-inspect everything as he walks through the entry hall, through the main foyer, up the stairs.
It's all
and all the weird, all that weird shit that was carved in, including the faces and stuff. Is that all still there?
If you mean at first glance, it doesn't look it, but as you look closely at the carvings, yeah, you see them.
Actually, I'm gonna look down. I'm on the first floor. I'm gonna look down at the floor.
Just
They said
nice wooden floor.
they said it was scratching from below, didn't they?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Cleo was looking at the dog, but he looks up at you. Did you say something?
Yes. I asked if you heard correctly that they said it sounded like it was coming from below the floor.
Yes. You can try to listen, but I can't help too much with that.
I'm gonna lay down on the floor. This just massive hulking human is gonna lay down on the floor and press his ear against the ground. And he's gonna really try and listen.
You don't hear anything except that if Cleo makes any movements on the floor, you can hear that, but nothing else.
Let's return to the others and finish searching the rest of the house.
Oh, sweet. Stand here for a moment. I'm going to put him in front of one of the windows.
I stand in front of one of the windows.
I'm going to go jog back outside and stand in front of the window.
Okay, it's boarded up.
Do I see?
No, you're just looking outside. It's just dark and foggy.
After a minute, I'll come back in.
What was the point of that?
Do you not see me outside?
No. Were you standing in front of this window?
Kind of nods.
Now that you pointed out, you're not that stupid. You see, like you were looking outside, but it was boarded up when you came in.
My eyes narrow. Let's go get the others.
I was wrong. There wasn't 5 pieces of parchment. One of them was a book. It's just a black leather-bound book, no writing, and all the pages are blank. Are you looking through the other parchments?
Hey, everybody, there's an entire book here about garlic. Like, just garlic.
Yes, I am looking through the other parchments more frantically than I was before.
You hear Reggie explain something about garlic.
That's very enticing, Reginald. We'll have to try out those garlic recipes sometime.
Like, there's like 300 in here. You just hear the sound of fluttering pages in the background.
Shoot for 301.
Actually, there's 3 of them you look at. They have arcane markings. You can read them.
Sokolam has a moment where he slowly closes his eyes, and the words from Moose actually echo in his head where he said, once an inquisitor, always an inquisitor. He has a mental chuckle to himself, and I was like, as he thinks, I wasn't expecting that to be so true so soon again, I suppose. But there truly are work here. Means I'll have to put my inquisitor cap back on. And I'll stand back up after I get done searching all that and say, I believe there may be a hidden room in the bottom floor of this building. We should try to investigate.
Do you want the book also, or are you going to leave it?
I'll take the book.
Okay, so it's just a blank book.
Lead the way out, Joe. I'll follow right behind you.
Oh, we can leave. Yes, definitely.
All right.
As you're coming out, Cleo and Moose are coming back up the stairs.
Oh, hello.
The rat wasn't theirs.
The what?
I held up the dog.
There's something very wrong with this house.
I agree.
You just said it wasn't theirs, but it's in their house, and you're still carrying it.
I hand it to Reggie.
No!
She holds it out. It just like licks your face.
Hold on.
His name is Sparky.
If you take it back to camp with you, you can have it for supper.
Is my skin burning?
No, it's a bit wet now.
Are you gonna be okay, Reggie? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Do you not like dogs?
I love dogs. I love dogs, but you just found a creature in this house that they live in that they said is not theirs, and they were complaining about a monster in their house. So, 1 + 1 equals fuck you.
I'm not sure your math adds up in a normal way.
I think this is the monster.
I don't know. What if it's not their creature? Then where the hell did it come from? Where did you find it?
I feel like they would have said it was the monster when you showed them the dog. Like, they seemed pretty okay with it.
Yeah, they were petting it and playing with it. It was licking them.
Well, okay, so let's follow the process backwards. This is a symptom of a problem. If there's a creature in their house that they're not familiar with, why is there a creature in their house that they're not familiar with? They complained about some kind of monster in the basement. We are not in their basement.
It's entirely possible, Reginald, that we simply don't have the clues to find the answer that you're looking for.
All due respect, Reginald, he's right. We don't have enough information. I think we need to finish investigating.
Speaking of, unfortunately, I found a letter addressed to the owner of the house, and it mentions a torture dungeon.
How does one access this torture dungeon?
Don't know quite yet. I'm suspecting, since we found a secret library already, we may as well go downstairs again, lift every rug, and investigate every square inch, stomping floorboards if necessary.
I have my great axe, and I smile. That might be the best idea I've heard all night.
Remarkable senses you still have, friend.
Well, do we want to go up the stairs to check out what's up there first? Or
I'll go check the upstairs.
I need to use the buddy system. I'll go with you, Reggie.
I will go back to the first floor and begin searching for this torture dungeon.
I'll give a very awkwardly, visible nod to Max.
I'm just gonna stand at the bottom of the stairs going upstairs.
Okay, who's going downstairs?
I'm putting myself on the stairs going down.
I'll go downstairs as well.
Moose? Yeah, okay. So Moose, Sokolam, and Cleo at least are going downstairs.
I'm saying I'm standing in their way from going upstairs.
Oren, can I, just kind of edge? You're right in the middle.
Go on. We're gonna go downstairs with everybody else.
Why don't you want us to go upstairs?
We can go upstairs after we investigate the first floor.
We're missing some vital information. What about, finding more pieces of data about the family?
You know, they could have the dungeon on the 3rd floor. Everyone expects it to be in the basement, but it could be on the 3rd floor.
Don used to be in a tower. I would point that out.
Listen, everything in this house has been fucky so far. I don't know why you're preventing us from going to the 3rd floor.
Because everybody else went down to the 1st floor.
Well, why aren't you following them?
Because I'm not letting you two rats make off with every fucking shiny item in the house.
I don't even have a shiny item.
You literally handed me the sword.
I handed it to you because I wanted you to protect us.
Yeah, point of order, he wasn't really stealing it. He gave it to you. That's a really bad thievery tactic, if I do say so myself.
You know, you guys are going to go upstairs and grab every other shiny item left in the house and skedaddle while we're in the basement dealing with a monster.
You know, I'm not sure I appreciate your...
You know, I thought somebody with hair as nice as yours, Max, would be better than this.
And Max immediately reaches up to see if the hat's still there.
Orin, I've heard from multiple people in the original caravan that you were a very respectable knight. You stuck to your duties, you cared for the people around you. I gave you an item to make sure that everybody was protected. I'd really love for you to, go downstairs and use it while I just check for any, weird shit upstairs, make sure we don't have somebody coming down on us.
How about we both go downstairs and we deal with whatever happens?
What if I find a more shiny sword upstairs?
I'm going to shove the sword that you gave me back into your hand.
You can't use this.
I'm going to draw the greatsword off my back. It looks really fucked. It's got nicks in it. It looks like it's been used a lot.
I think I see someone's teeth in it.
All right, this one's for monsters. Kind of grab your arm and start heading downstairs.
Okay.
So you are all going downstairs. Max, what are you doing while he's doing this?
Max is going to go hide in the kitchen.
Are you going downstairs with him, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm in his arm. Max and I were having a chicken off and I failed.
Y'all are all downstairs. What were you doing? Fuck.
I'm pulling up this bear rug.
Yeah, we're checking for trapdoors in this room.
You're moving stuff around. There's nothing under the rugs. The floor, you knock on the wood, it all sounds solid. Animals are stuffed.
I'm gonna check in the cabinets.
Which cabinet?
I'm
Small one first.
Small one is the north one. It's wider, but it's shorter. So
I'll check the big one first and sit next to it.
okay. It is locked.
All right, I'll check the north one then.
It is unlocked. You open it up. There's a small box inside of it, and it looks like an assortment of wine glasses. Also,
As I come down the stairs, I'm gonna be like, "Did that note have anything hint?"
Holding my elbow.
You shut up. You go downstairs.
I just fall down the last 3 steps.
Does the note say or have an inkling of where this extra room's supposed to be, or did it just say in my torture room off the 1st floor?
It just implies that there is a torture dungeon.
I'm gonna go dig around with the fireplace.
you see the spot where the sword was sitting is empty. Fire's going in it, and black marble.
Do you want to find a key?
A key, you say? I might have something to that effect.
I look over to Orem. Did he say yes?
Kind of.
Well, see, now we have an interesting situation here. I have something that you want, and you have something that I want.
He's just staring at you and like nodding.
I will hand over the key if I get to go to the 3rd floor. He's staring at our...
Yeah, no, he's still nodding. He has no idea what you're saying, but he's nodding.
So Reggie, while Oren's looking at the fireplace, were you trying to skedaddle?
Bonus action dash up the stairs.
All right, fine. I'll use the damn key. Where's the key go?
Oh, yeah, no, I walk you over to this cabinet here.
I will attempt to use the key.
This is not the key for this cabinet.
Yeah, this isn't the key for this cabinet.
Where'd you find that?
Desk upstairs.
I'm gonna go outside and actually ask the children, when your mother and father said they were going to the basement, where exactly did they go? I know you said you hadn't been there, but were they downstairs, upstairs?
We always had to go to our room.
Where are your beds, children? Where did you sleep?
Upstairs.
Well, I suppose we have to go to the 3rd floor. Look for more clues.
So, Cleo, were you doing anything with the wine glasses or the small box inside there? And are y'all leaving the one cabinet, since the key doesn't work, just leaving it alone?
How thick is this cabinet? How heavy does this cabinet look?
It's a nice oak cabinet. I mean, if everything in here, you're looking, this is probably a decently wealthy family. They're not like opulently rich, but merchant class at least.
Moose, how much do you want to bet I can open that cabinet?
I'll tell you what, I'll bet nothing. And instead, you can give me your money.
You're gonna
Yeah,
go
Reggie,
open the
are you
cabinet?
going to light a torch?
Which cabinet? This one, the one that you're at down there.
You got 2 rogues in the party. No one's picking locks.
Yeah, rogue. What's up with this?
Which
I
cabinet?
wasn't in the room when there was a cabinet being.
Hold your fucking phone here. I was literally not 5 seconds ago berated for stealing, for pilfering, and now when it's convenient for you, it's all, why aren't you picking the lock, Rogue?
Who said we were going to steal anything? We just want it open. What does opening a lock have to do with stealing anything?
We're gonna open it up, see its valuables, and be like, we're definitely stealing it.
You probably don't want to be standing there, Max.
Unless he's going to open it. Max, you going to open it?
I'll give it a shot, I guess. I'm just really getting a lot of mixed messages here.
Hey, while you're doing that, Reggie, you run up the stairs. You start going up to the 3rd floor, and there's no lights up there. It's dark.
Yeah, I have plenty of torches in my back, so I pull one out and light it.
As you start going up, you start noticing there's wear on the stairs. Carpets, as you get closer, is torn and worn. There are cobwebs everywhere. You see places where there's oil lamps, but there's nothing lit. A very dusty balcony. You do notice as you climb up across the room, there is a set of black plate armor standing against the wall, draped in cobwebs.
I'll do an intense scan. I'll move up like here, I guess.
The wood of the floor, very faded, dried out. Like this house looks very old now compared to what you were just in. It's like a drastic change. You hear a little skittering, like you look, there's spiders on the wall, not giant or anything, just spiders. You catch a glow from a rat's eye as it scurries under a door panel.
You know, I'm gonna take my chances with the crazy people downstairs. Honestly, yeah, whatever it takes to get back downstairs. I don't think I can do it in one turn or anything, but
That's fine. You're not gonna search around up there?
yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and start to tell the story about the weird 3rd floor that doesn't match the rest of the house.
So as he's doing that, are you picking the lock on that?
Yes, sir.
You're turning, you hear it click, you feel the tumbler move, click, and then you almost bend one of your pins, and it's like, shit. Like you almost had it, but just couldn't quite get it.
All right, Moose, get in here. Fight it the nice way. You can have your fun.
Thank you. And I'm going to smash it open. Is it a padlock that's on it, or is it a lock built in?
It's like built into it. It's a very nice carved oak chest, and it's just got built in around the lock itself. There's vines and leaves.
Okay. Then I'm going to just attempt to, with my great axe, smash it open.
Reggie, as you come in looking for everybody, you see Moose about to like lay into this cabinet.
He's coming around the door. He kind of just shoves past Oren with one message on his mind. He sees Moose winding up on it. Oh, hold on, wait.
Still holding the axe above my head, ready to swing.
Wait.
I turned my head to look at it.
Wait, there could be something maybe really precious in there. He holds up like a couple like skeleton keys. Give me a sec.
You may attempt.
Yeah, he's just one big man. That's all.
I'll wind back down.
All right, so
Now, Reggie, it's a nice lock. You just can't quite figure it out. Max is you're listening. You don't hear him hit as many tumblers as you did.
He's like, yeah, that's right.
yeah, this one's got at least like 10 different. Oh, that's like the biggest lock I've ever felt. Okay, I'm gonna back up really fast. Be like, go ahead, big man. Aim for the hinges. Ignore the lock. Hit the wood.
All right, I wind up and I swing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. You just line up, bust it right open. And inside there is a light crossbow, a heavy crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 3 quivers of bolts.
The weapons of cowards. I should have known.
I'm grabbing that hand crossbow.
You said heavy crossbow? Damn, and I just said it was a coward's weapon. Damn it. Screwed myself out of that one.
I'll take the heavy crossbow.
Anyone taking the light?
I've already got one.
Oh, what about the other 2 quivers of bolts?
I'll take a quiver. It gives me another 20 ammo.
Did Hasaka come and bothered us about what the kids told him?
Yeah, I feel like I did that minutes ago, and now I've been watching you guys fucking have a losing fight with a cabinet for 20 minutes.
As you're checking them out, the bolts, if anybody, like, hey, you're going to check it out, the load one, just looking at them, all of them are the same polished mirror-like surface on all the bolts.
Is it the same as with the sword? Like the same?
Same
like
with the sword, same with the spears that are upstairs.
Are these silvered?
Yep, or we figure out why they're so shiny, nicely polished.
Everybody,
What's going on there? Gee,
look closer. These are all silver weapons, silver bolts, silver swords, silver spears upstairs. They shine like crazy. Wolves in the room. Bear rug.
what are you trying to say, Reggie?
1 + 1 =
From what he's saying, you're like, these are children's tales.
And can Moose and Sock hear this conversation out in the main hall?
I would assume so. It's quiet home. The only thing you hear other than their conversation is the crackling of the fireplace.
I'm gonna just kind of like look at Sock to see what his reaction is to hearing this theory.
He shakes his head no a little bit and kind of just like closes his eyes like he's a moron.
Moose will just nod silently.
Listen, Reggie, if it'll make you feel better, take the sword. We'll continue throughout the house.
On the second floor, all the suits of armor had wolf heads. Yeah?
Maybe it's a deal with like a family thing. I'm short of seeing a literal wolf man. We're gonna have a hard time. There's a specific reason for this.
Look, I used to work in antiquities at the Edoran Academy. I've read plenty of tablets that talked about real wolf creatures. You got silver to kill the wolf creatures or the animal creatures that used to be men and turned into animals. Everything in this house seems to be silvered. And look, like I just start pointing around the room at the wolves and the bear that I'm standing on.
I love to write these things on the walls and on the ruins and in the caves. I've seen it myself, but I've never seen these creatures that they talk about.
Well, I mean, maybe that one's stuffed. Like, that was the dude that became a wolf and then got killed by one of the spears that was upstairs, or the sword that I just handed back to you. I don't know. Wow, is it a coincidence? That's a really big coincidence.
Are you coming upstairs, Reggie?
Oh, upstairs, of course. But I will follow upstairs to the third floor.
So Oren and Reggie are going upstairs.
I'm going upstairs too.
I follow.
Yeah, as y'all come up here, it's definitely the house. It doesn't fit. The aging on this is probably hundreds of years of wear. Cobwebs everywhere, unkept. Floorboards are warped. There's a black suit of armor, plate armor standing against the wall, covered in cobwebs. There's oil lamps here, but they're not lit. There's still the same nice carvings on the wall, though. Woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. When looking at the others, you scrutinize it a little bit more. You can see that there's tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms busting up. And you can see there's a set of double doors to your east and a single door to your west. Sock, when you get right there, I need you to roll initiative, sir. As you start to walk past that armor, you see like the cobwebs move, catch you're moving out of the corner of your eye as it starts to like raise its weapon up.
Do I have time to get out of the way?
Yeah, you have initiative. You've taken 10 foot of movement.
I will just jump backwards.
You get out of the way. This thing steps forward. Everybody else, as soon as this starts coming off, then everybody else roll initiative. It steps forward and is going to swing at each of you.
No.
Oh shit, that was almost a 20. Missed by 1. What a bastard you are.
Oh, I got fucking smoked by the bandit last time.
Max, you go first.
Well, Max wins. I move further to the left. He's gonna get a swing on me, isn't he?
He's kind of in between. You've got enough room if you want to try to get around him because he's on a half grid, so you're just out of.
All right, we'll go over here in that case. I'm gonna go ahead and use this fancy new hand crossbow I just picked up with my silvery bolts. We're going to be sneak attacking since there's someone within 5 feet of this man. Right. Well, it's not going to matter anyway because I roll.
It's Max. Go ahead and go Cleo since you're next in line there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I have never seen this before. I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah, it looks like there's some dude in armor attacking.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the joints because I'm guessing there's just a dude in there.
You're going to have to move up the stairs a little bit. You don't have an angle from where you're at. It's like you're just basically shooting at floor level.
Go for the angles. I think I only get 1 attack.
Yeah, right now you do.
I will command Scab to heal and just get behind me. Does she go on her own initiative or just mine?
She will, but right now you can go ahead and do hers.
Okay, yeah, so she'll just kind of post up behind me.
That will be Reggie. You're next.
I'd like to hide as a bonus action. All movement. 5, 10. These are friends, so where can I guess I gotta land here, right?
Yep, you get about to right there, unless you want to use your action to move as well.
Nope. I'm gonna stop right here because I've got a nice ranged weapon. I'm just gonna let loose with the light crossbow. Oh, I missed by 5+ on an 11. Ouch. Yep, I'm done.
Welcome to my world.
All right. So with all my allies in the stairwell,
You have to use action to get through everybody. It's about 45 right there, but you still want to use the rest of it to get behind it or something.
yeah, I mean, I don't have like a charge attack or a charge action. Is there any way I could try to like body slam it?
No, because your action is going to have to be continued movement through everybody. So if you wanted to position up behind it or something, you could do that. Right there, you're about 45 movement. So
What kind of weapon is this animated armor using again?
it looks like it is punching,
Oh, okay.
just with its gauntlets. Okay, so what's everybody's plan of action this round?
Reload
Kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and load up one of the new bolts.
Okay, Cleo is shooting.
Going for the ankles again.
I'm assuming the beefy boys are just swinging.
I'm going to cast Bless on Moose, Maxilius, and Odrin.
Okay, so that's a first level spell. So DC 13 on your Arcana check.
He will reach into his coat pocket, clutch something tightly, and whisper, "Winds of fate, guide our weapons, please."
Okay, so Cleo, you're up first.
I'm gonna honey spinner. I just take a kneecap out.
Yeah, so as she shoots, you hear that the metal, like the shrieking of it as it bends in, and that arrow just embeds into the knee plate.
I don't necessarily feel enraged by this, so I think that's all that I could, I'll be able to do this
And
turn.
you crunch down on it pretty hard.
I put a big old dent in it.
Sock says his little prayer, and not that you feel like a tingle, but you don't really pay attention because you're in the heat of combat. But there's something just kind of like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little bit. Any movement or anything?
Nope.
I am loading.
Scab gonna do anything?
No.
Armor. It's got 3 targets, but it swings around to punch you, Moose, because you just lit into 7 points of damage. Its second attack. As it does that, it keeps spinning and launches one straight at you, Sock. Hits you dead in the face for 7 points of damage, and you maintain concentration on your spell. Reggie, you were reloading as well.
I was reloading a light crossbow. So does that take my full turn?
Yeah, well, that takes your action to load it. If you want to move to reposition, you can still do that.
Yeah, I'll take as a bonus. I'll take the dodge action, so I can move like over here.
You're talking
Without
about dodging or disengaging?
Disengage. Sorry. So I'm skittering around, but I'm lining up a shot.
Okay. Y'all are reloaded. What's everybody's course of action?
Shoot the fucker.
Smack him again.
Ranges are shooting, melee, sitting. What about shot?
If it does actually get around to my turn and this thing still isn't destroyed, I'm going to hit it with frostbite.
First up is Reggie.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. Hey, that's my turn.
Any movement or anything?
I'm about as far away as I want to be.
Leo.
Why? I'd love to shoot it again.
Yeah, so what do you do with that last arrow?
I think the last arrow just takes the head off and it just falls over.
Yeah, as the head comes off of it, the arrow pierces it. You hear again the rending of that metal as the metallic head, that arrow pierces it, and then it sticks it to the wall. The rest of the armor crumples just straight down like the knee, as if the knees just buckled, falls straight down in a clatter, but the head is still just stuck to the wall right near where it was standing. Y'all are, of course, all swinging at it at the same time. So do you want it to continue going off on it, or kind of just like rein it back?
I'll rein it back. When he'll clutch his quote-unquote holy symbol, it is a symbol of Chaos Undivided, and it is perfectly polished, but it is not like the typical symbol of Chaos Undivided. It's not jaggedy or anything like that. It's perfectly smoothed out, because this is the vision of, like, for character building purposes, it's like the vision of chaos that Sock has.
Adrenaline pumping, you look around, there's no other threats. You got the double doors to your east, a set of doors to your west, and Reggie, there's a door to your north.
Let's take a peek, see at the individual doors, yeah?
I just kind of go into a little kind of conniption fit and stay where I am.
Reggie doesn't seem okay.
Moose is just standing ready, great axe in hand, ready to strike the next enemy, wherever it comes from.
Everything, it's quiet now.
Arnold look down at Reggie and be like, "You good?"
Under his breath, you just are close enough to hear him muttering, "Not now, not now, not now, not now, not now."
Orinal reaches his hand out, like put it on his shoulder. Reggie?
You just hear this really, it's an exasperated sigh, and it feels like bizarrely more oxygen than should come out of a normal set of lungs that you're used to. I'll look up at you. Yeah, I'm good. I was sorry. That was intense.
You all right? Let's keep going. I'll sort of go for the door next to us.
I'll back up.
There's 2 doors next to you, north and west.
Well, the one next to him.
So the west one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll back away.
Anybody else doing anything? He's going in.
Moose will follow him.
I'm just gonna kind of toe the suit, trying to figure out what's up with it. That was weird.
Yeah, because as it died, it just crumpled like nothing was inside. You go and look at the helm that's stuck to the wall, and you kind of look up in there, and you just see the shaft of the arrow straight through it. There's no blood, nothing.
I am bewildered. I will follow.
So you come in, there's dust and cobwebs everywhere. You can tell that this was at one point a very elegantly appointed room. There's double doors set with panes of stained glass. Look like they go out to a balcony. There's a large bed, 2 end tables, a wardrobe, and mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame. Looks like it's carved to where it's got like ivy and berries that go all the way around it.
Start taking a look around things.
There's also a door straight, like from where the mirror is straight north, there's a door also right by Matt.
I want to try this glass door.
It opens up.
So I step outside.
It's a bit foggy, but you can see like down, look on the ground all around. You see the outside of the house. Looking up, you see that there's a window, basically the window that's there beside you to your right. Above it on the next story, there's another window, and then there's eaves and stuff hanging like basically above. You're standing underneath an eave right now. If you get out like right here, you can see up above it. There's another window as well as above those eaves, basically right above where the double doors would be.
If I go over to the edge and I kind of lean over and look down, can I see whether or not the windows are boarded up?
The lower windows are boarded up. You can see the glow of the lanterns below you when y'all came in. They're still lit. Yeah, like as you're looking outside, now the window beside you, you should here, you can see in that room, it doesn't appear boarded up, but the ones above you did.
Interesting. I will go back inside.
Okay. As you're doing that, Oren, you're moving over to check the wardrobe out. As you move into that area and your light starts moving the shadows around, you kind of hear the intake of breath from a startled woman, and you see back in the corner a very translucent is the word that comes to mind, like a woman standing there looking frightened, who appears to be wearing like a maid outfit. She, as you kind of gaze at her, startled, now you look, there's a light, very pale blue glow in her eyes.
Can I help you?
Why are you here? What do you want?
Some kids said there was some strange, happenings.
Are they okay? Are the children okay?
Yeah, they're outside. I think next door, garage or
a workshop. Who are you and why are you here? And she's kind of like looking around the room. She looks at the others. She is just taking in the room. It's almost like somebody that just woke up and didn't know where they were.
Well, kind of came running when we heard the kids screaming. So
you said they were okay. Why are they screaming? And then she kind of looks down at herself and looks across the room, and she starts crying, and then gets control of herself. And then you said they're okay, correct?
Yeah, they seem to be doing all right. They're a little scared of something. They don't quite know what. They said it was in the basement.
Her eyes kind of widen. And you say that, and she looks scared.
Did I say something?
No, just I felt old and I don't know. You, Reggie, you can hear Oren talking to somebody in there.
Regardless of her mental state, I'm going to walk up and ask her, how many children are you referring to?
Like Rose and Thorn, is Walter okay? And she walks right through you, Oren. Give me a wisdom save, please.
Oh boy.
It's fine, but you just feel your body go cold, and this isn't natural, and you kind of have to keep your mind in check that what's going on here. Not enough for any insanity, but this was very, very unnerving. And she goes this way, and she just goes through the door.
I'm going to follow her and open the door.
She looks over in the crib. This room here is a nursery. Their Kroken is covered with a black shroud, and as you look inside, you see that there's a tightly bound swaddling of looks like a baby in there. But as you get close, she turns and looks at you, and her features, like her flesh, kind of shrinks in, and her face becomes skeletal and gaunt, and her eyes glow a little bit brighter. And you see the swaddling cloth just like collapse slowly into just a flat blanket, like nothing's inside of it. And for just that moment, you think you may have pissed her off just a bit, and then her features kind of come back to what they were, and she just starts sobbing. Like, where's Walter?
I have a theory. I'm gonna walk back out. I'm gonna look around for this. I mean, this one question gives it away. I can't keep it hidden as soon as I ask it. Where's the little dog?
I have him.
He was outside with Cleo.
I'm gonna look right at the little dog and say, Walter.
His name is Sparky.
I mean, it looks at you because you're talking, but it doesn't. There's not like it looks like a dog that's like, you said something, huh?
I'll walk back in the room with the ghost and ask her, what was your relationship with the Lord of the Manor?
Well, I cared for the family very much. I took care of things. I was the nursemaid and the main servant.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
It's a fat 23.
Yep. It doesn't sound like there's a lie in that.
Damn it. All right. Well, there goes my theory. I'm out.
I'm going to ask her for her name.
Maribeth.
How long have you worked here, Maribeth?
For at least 10 years. The Durst family took care of me. And she falls into tears. She's in and out of bouts of sadness, then calms herself. At times looking around like she doesn't know where she's at. Other times she goes about, as you're talking to her, she's moving through the place, tidying things up. It doesn't appear that anything's being cleaned to you, but she appears to going through the motions of straightening the bed, dusting as she's talking to you.
Do you think you'd be able to help us find the basement?
As you say, she just breaks into tears, sobbing. It's like, no, I can't go there.
But where is there?
It's below the house, but she won't let me go there, and I don't want to again.
What happened down there?
She just kind of like stares off for a moment, a good 20, 30 seconds. She just like non-moving staring. It's like, I'm sorry. What was your question?
Trying to
know where Walter is?
Trying to help take care of the kids. We need to get into the basement to do so.
And she starts going that way again. I'm sure you move out of the way as she moves past you because of what you felt earlier. And she goes in there and just sees the empty cradle and starts sobbing and crying. Where's Walter?
Hey, Max.
Yes.
Would you come with me? Yeah, just in case there are other hard to open doors. You seem to kind of know how to use lock picks.
Yeah, sure. Anything to get away from whatever
whatever this is.
Whatever this whole this motion fancy.
I head out the door and I'm gonna sort of wave down Cleo.
While this been going, what's Reggie and Cleo doing?
I don't know. I got 2 dogs all of a sudden, and I don't know what's going on in here. I'm having a moment. There was like a weird ghost in that armor or something. Just chilling with the dogs.
There's a secondary weird ghost.
Start signing to you, and I'm gonna hey, there's a spirit in that room. It sort of walked through me. If you could just make sure to call for me if it tries to leave or do weird things.
Are you lying to me? Holy shit, you're not lying to me. Okay.
Hey, do you think the skeleton was the guy?
What guy?
This Walter she's talking about. That skeleton we found in the secret room. You think that's him?
I don't know any of the context you were just talking about. I've been disconnected for about the last 3 minutes.
He's asking if you think the ghost and the skeleton are tied together somehow.
I think Walter's the baby.
There's actually a 3rd child. There's not 2. There's 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, there was the picture y'all saw on the 2nd floor, but there were the 2 children that looked like the ones that you had talked to outside, and then there was a baby that the man's holding in the portrait. That's the one where the mother's looking down disdainfully at it.
The 3rd baby is a bastard, born out of wedlock to a different woman. Master of the house couldn't keep it in his pants.
Well, let's check the other side of the house. Cleo will let us know if the ghost starts acting up, as best as Cleo can.
You say that like there's a possibility that the ghost is gonna act up. No, I don't know if I want to stick around for that.
Well, somebody has to watch our back.
Of the people in this room, only one of us was actually slain a spirit in recent memory. So,
what do you think?
He's saying you're the only one who's defeated a spirit, and so it makes the most sense that you defend our backs.
Fine, points at Orin. But you owe me one.
Thanks, Cleo. Don't look away from me. I'm hot from you.
My eyes are closed.
Can't reason with him when he's like this.
Right before we leave, I'm going to turn around, look at Maribel and ask her.
You don't see her.
Oh, great. Come on. I won't ask her anything then.
But you do hear very faint, just like sobbing. It just sounds like kind of like it emanates through the whole area.
Let's continue on our way, I suppose. You want me to open the door?
Well, you did get in front of me.
I'm heavily injured.
Well, then maybe you should be behind me. But open up the single door.
Looks like a bathroom. There's a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting on it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. Looks like there's a cistern on the roof that pours water into that to fill it up. Or not that you see it on the roof, but you see from the pipes, you would assume it's a cistern.
Anything cool in here other than, the bathtub? We're really cool.
Nope, that's it.
Double doors it is, eh?
Suppose. Let us be on with it. Open the door.
Double doors open to this room have a dusty panels and stained glass set into them. The design in the glass looks like windmills. Cobweb-filled room looks like you would guess this would be the master bedroom. Burgundy drapes cover the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils. Matching pair of wardrobes, vanity with a wooden frame mirror and a jewelry box sitting atop it. There's a padded chair. On the floor there is a rotted tiger skin rug. The front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait, looks like the same man and woman you saw in the portrait below. There's a web-filled parlor in the southwest corner. It contains a table, 2 chairs, and resting on a dusty tablecloth is a porcelain bowl and matching jug. There's a door that's facing the foot of the bed, and it has a full-length mirror mounted on it. It's a door. It just has a full-length mirror on it.
Get it, Max. Open that door.
I'm opening it.
Stop fluffing your hair in the mirror, Max. Come on.
Oh, dude, stop me.
It is a empty, dust-filled room.
That's boring.
You can tell there are hooks on the walls, a shelf that's in disarray. Look, it would be a closet, but there's nothing in here. While you're down on that end of the room, you see a small, almost window-sized door in the southwest corner, and then a set of stained glass doors going out to a small balcony.
Well, I'll take the doors out to the balcony.
It is a master suite balcony. You're like on the 3rd floor, so you're pretty far up, but you can see the surrounding area. A bit foggy, but nothing stands out.
He walks back in. All right, well, there's another of those tiny window-sized doors here. But other than that, nothing of note.
Can I roll an investigation check in this room to search around? Or
Is there anything specific you're wanting to look at?
I'm looking for more clues to Walter, the 3rd baby.
There's nothing in here that you would assume go to the baby. You check the wardrobes; they're empty. You check the little window thing; it's the dumbwaiter. Again, the closet is empty. The vanity though has a small jewelry box on it. Looks like it's silver with gold filigree. And if you open it up, there are 3 gold rings, a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant, and a note.
Great, another note. I read the note.
Say the rest of you see him unfold some note, and he's reading it.
And I'll read this one out loud and say, "My dear Mrs. Peterson, your advice on dealing with the unwanted fiend in my home is very good advice indeed. Tonight's ceremony will proceed as planned when the moon is at its highest peak, without, of course, the attendance of Mr. Durst. I must agree with you that yes, with such an innocent sacrifice, our proceedings may have better results, although innocent is not quite the term I would use. My thanks, Mrs. Elizabeth Durst."
Perhaps you should read the other note to everybody in case there are clues you missed.
The other one reads, "My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the ruinous powers. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you may have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this shadow-touched land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You are abandoned in love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a bastard son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Count Grishnak. What I am about to enlighten you all with may sound like the ravings of a madman, but given the fact that we've seen an animated armor and a ghost, I believe you might be more ready for what I'm about to say than I think you are, hopefully more. I have reason to believe that the residents of this home, barring the children, some of them, are what may be referred to as lycanthropes. The Mr. Durst had a tryst with I'm not sure who yet, but produced a bastard son. Who this fiend in the house is, I am unsure.
What is this I'm standing next to?
That's a dumbwaiter.
I also suspect those dumbwaiters go to more than just downstairs. There was one on the bottom floor as well.
Put me in, coach.
You see the ropes going down. The dumbwaiter itself is in the kitchen. You try to squeeze up in there. You can't really get yourself in. If you wanted to try to shimmy up there, you would think that it would be a pretty bad place to get stuck in.
Did any of us bother to look outside for a cellar door or anything?
Yeah, before y'all entered the house, you checked all around it for extra doors.
I thought we would, but I don't know any other way to get to this basement.
As it sits, we're in the house of some very depraved sorts. I no longer feel that bad about tearing it up.
I do find that human sacrifice tends to put a damper on things.
You find that's what happens?
I do.
You got a lot of experience with that?
I do. Anything else you'd like to get out?
Other than holding up the floor, I'll just start combing the rooms as methodically as possible, however boring it is, in the place upside down.
I'm gonna go start digging. I'm gonna heft my axe and I'm gonna start heading downstairs with the intention of chopping up the floor.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
Did I check out anything in this room?
No, you had started to go search the room when the spirit appeared.
Guess I can go back to checking out this room.
Okay, you start checking it out. The wardrobe is empty. Cleo, as you're looking around, you catch sight of your reflection in the mirror, and it almost looks like there's a pair of glowing eyes, like where your eyes should be, like they're glowing.
Ooh, I definitely stumble back at that. I think I'm actually going to shoot the mirror. Just gut reaction.
Okay, or you see her pulling a bow to shoot the mirror.
I duck.
You shoot it, and the glass breaks, shatters. The rest of you hear shattering glass.
I rush into the room.
You see Cleo looking a bit shocked, holding an empty bow, and broken glass all of the mirror is destroyed. The arrow stuck into, looks like a door.
Good work, Cleo. Your instincts serve you well. I'm going to walk up to the door.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy enough. The mirror kind of slides inwards and opens up.
Would someone else like to take the lead?
Yes.
My guest.
You find a pretty tight set of wooden stairs, goes up to a landing, turns, goes east up to another door.
I'm going to let out a pretty loud whistle for Scab as she comes trotting over.
All right, so Moose is here now.
It looks like the house has gotten even older as you come up here. It's a bare hall choked with dust and cobwebs, and the floor every step is just creaking.
Did we go up or down?
Up.
Over here first, I suppose.
Say there's the one cobweb-filled window looking out from the top of the house. You've got one door to your east where you're heading over, and there's one to the west there, and a hallway that went north past the door to the east. As you're walking through there, the door to the east has a big padlock on it.
Good thing we have lots of professional lockpickers on our team.
Still haven't found a keyhole for this key. Perhaps this one?
All right, we'll try that one next. I want to check out the far door first. I open this door.
It's a dust-choked room, contains a slender bed, a nightstand, small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, a wardrobe, and a rocking chair. There's a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress that sits in the northwest window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
You should go in before me.
I'm going to search the nightstand.
I want to search this desk with all the notes. I thought you were a professional note collector.
I thought that was the nightstand for some reason. Yeah, I'm going to professionally collect these notes.
There's blank parchment. There's a quill and a dried inkwell. The nightstand has a lamp on it and an empty bottle. The wardrobe is opened, and you look inside, it's empty.
Oh, the wardrobe was empty?
Yep.
Is there anything on the nightstand?
Just a little candle holder with an unlit candle and an empty bottle there.
There's no indication as to whose room this was?
No idea. It's not ornate or anything. Single person.
Is this a window or is this a door?
So those are windows in there. You've got the padded lock to your east there, and then you see two more doors to your north on your east and west.
Oh, I did say we could try the key on this door next. It would seem wrong of me to go against that.
Maxilius, I believe you are up.
He turns the key in the lock.
It worked. This room contains a bricked up window flanked by two dusty wood frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on the sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are all draped in cobwebs, and laying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
I don't believe the children outside are also ghosts.
Is there anything in this chest, or is it opened or locked?
If you open up, there's an assortment of stuffed toy animals in it.
I assume this is just a playhouse.
Are you messing with it?
I mean, I could take a look at it, I suppose.
It opens up, looks like a complete replica. As soon as you touch it, though, you see the ghosts of the two children. Please don't mess with our toys.
Oh, yes. Just taking a look, I suppose. I'll slowly slide on out of the room.
Did you find the monster?
Working on it. It's been kind of difficult getting to that basement.
Will you play with us?
Can I do that after I find the monster?
How are you going to find it in the basement, not up here?
The basement?
We don't know really how to get there. We were always locked in here when Mom and Dad would do the stuff, whatever they were doing in the basement.
Just have to keep looking, I suppose.
You're doing that. Rose goes over and starts playing with the dollhouse. She's like moving one of their little dolls through there, and you just kind of glance and look, and you see she moves it. There's like a secret door that y'all found where the mirror was. That's in there as she comes up, bringing stuff like she's walking up to the room that they're in. It looks like an exact replica.
Man, is that this exact house?
Yes, Daddy built it for us.
Do you mind if I look at it? If I
Well,
play
don't
with it?
break it or hurt it, please.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll be gentle.
Okay. Yeah, she's watching you, but she's not like threatening or anything.
Just kind of like, I assume it opens up and like the front.
It like double folds out where you can see like half the house is on one side of the fold, the other house. If you closed it together, it would be one full house, but you're basically splitting the house in half.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, Doc,
He looks at you.
they said this is a house, a toy house of this house made by their father. It's kind of hoping to see if there's something in here that we haven't seen of the house yet.
If you inspect it, there's nothing hidden on it. As you're looking like, okay, here's the rooms, here's this, you notice that there's a stairway. If you're trying to guess, you look out the door, like at the end of the hall that you're at is where it would be. And the room to your left should be where the door is that gets to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my original plan and just be up here then.
Yeah, so you're the door you're in front of on the left there, that shows according to the little dollhouse, there's a secret door in that room, like basically right behind the wall you're standing at.
Hey, Moose,
Yes.
one of you said torture basement, right? Why are we still in a house that has a torture basement?
Because there's killing that needs to be done. We don't leave until the killing is done.
That's a very ominous statement.
I think this might be above my pay grade. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're in there looking over, and you see the little boy picks up that doll that the skeleton on the floor is holding and picks it up and starts cradling it. Did you find our little brother?
No,
He just looks kind of sad.
I would love to help you out. This is really difficult. We got attacked by a suit of armor, man.
What? His eyes kind of widen.
Yeah, just the floor below us. Coming up the stairs and it started throwing hands.
I'm gonna walk into this room.
Okay, you walk in. You look where it's supposed to be on the wall there. You don't need to check. You can find it. And there's a secret door you find. Looks like this is a storage room. Lots of dust-covered cloths lifting up there. Looks like chairs, dressers, various things. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is a trunk.
Hell yeah, I open the trunk.
Something wrapped in looks like a bloody bed sheet. Very old dried blood though.
I unwrap it and look in.
It appears to be a skeleton wearing a maid's outfit with several bloody stab holes in the chest.
Sorry to see you like this, Maribel. I'm sure you deserved better.
As you say her name, her ghost appears there and looks down, and she falls to her knees and starts just crying. And then after a few moments, she just fades. But you still hear like the echoing sobs. Nothing else of value. Furniture, things like that. Boxes with things that have crumbled to dust.
I start going to the secret room.
It's probably only about 3.5 foot wide stairs that start spiraling downwards into the darkness.
I'll gather everybody up into this room. Everyone, I believe we found our basement.
I sort of wave the kids goodbye. I'll be back if You're still here.
How big did you say this opening was, Bradley?
It's going to be very difficult for you to get down. You can do it, but you're going to squeeze.
Ah, shit. All right. I'm going to hand my torch to somebody else.
I'll take it.
All right. I'll hand it off.
Are you going first or last?
You want me to go in first?
I should perhaps bring up the rear.
I can only imagine the sound of your arms and back scraping against the side as we come down this hall.
Okay, so y'all start.
I'm gonna leave the dog here. I'm not gonna bring the little dog into the torture basement.
What about Scab?
Scab can go with. Scab is a big girl.
Okay, so y'all go down, moving cautiously, very dark, very claustrophobic. Behind you, you hear like timbers kind of creaking and some splintering as Moose breaks the frame as he's squeezing into the secret door. Each step, you can kind of feel a bit of a shudder and a creaking in the stairs themselves from his weight coming down from behind you, but they don't collapse, but it's a very unnerving feeling, as dark as it is, as tight as this is, and just hearing that sound from above you.
Sorry I made such a big character, guys.
Oh, this is great.
Well, as you come down these stairs, you come into a crypt of sort. The floor is wooden. Looks like this has all been dug out. Each of those little knobbies that stick out on the wall there are wooden beams, like almost this was a mine shaft excavated. And those are support beams going down the walls. It's just wooden railings around the whole thing, the walls themselves. And we will leave off here and pick up in the torture dungeon next week.
Excellent. I love the torture dungeon.